So welcome back guys, everyone. Hello people, welcome back. So I think this is I don't want to show this one. I'll just make a minor change. Where is this live and the background and switch ticker recording, this one live. Okay, I think this should be okay. This is coming here. So this is an interesting topic today. Give me a few seconds. Sorry. My voice actually. So last video I just after recording a few seconds. That was terribly bad. I mean, there was USB to USB multiple pins, so it's a noise it created. I realized after while editing, during the process of editing, a little bit. Okay, it is okay. So this is very good days in Sapporo. Now I'm here in Hokkaido. The weather is changing to be brighter. We are able to use cycles very well, and yeah, this is done. And live, where is live, is in Zoom, and sound for this, yes, Zoom is also live. Yeah, okay, anybody wants, they can join in the Zoom that is active now. Audio will be shared here, but video I'll be seeing you, but I won't show in here. So yeah, welcome back. Let me quickly go through the topic of today, then I'll answer your questions. Actually, this is an interesting observation I was going through when I seen this. Last week I spoke how these slots are coming, right? In connection to that, this is another interesting topic, how the slots are. You can kind of insights. That's why I put insights. So it's may not be 100% true, but it is the way you get benefited. That's what my intention. Where is the link? MEXT, yes, this one, top global project. I think this is, if you understand these things, you will find it better. Where is this? Okay, I'll keep it here like this, and if I want to share the screen, where is my settings? Screen share is here, and Firefox is here. This is where is this one? Yeah, got it. Client area, capture cursor. So you are not seeing this one. I will just take few seconds to restructure this one. Yes, now you can see. Yes, welcome back. So I'll start speaking on today's topic. Will be mostly, I thought of 30 minutes because speaking 1 hour it's not looking so fruitful. I mean, it should be useful for all of you who are watching, and even for me, I should be able to deliver some useful content. So I'll keep it short today, and I'll talk to you people directly for the discussion. And we have some good update for those who are watching and those who are waiting. The MEXT scholarship update, the embassy track, there is a notification up. Let me discuss that first. Maybe all of you are excited, right? I think it will get longer, so let me complete this discussion, then we'll go there. This current screen now what I'm sharing. So this is interesting subject. If you see this one, top global university project, it's one of the government scheme where so this is interesting, where these universities are get funded from the MEXT, that is the government Ministry of Education and Culture and Sports and Science and Technology. So basically behind the process, you need to know this is behind the process. So how you see this one, this is a project from 14 to 23. That's where Tokyo Tech, some people are asking, this is only like this, so what to do? The funding is going to end and somewhere in middle, so they have to manage, they have to consider that one. That's where the scheme, some people got changed, but for me our scheme is different one in the similar way, but it's different. So let's see here, this top global university, basically the international appearance of the Japanese university, they're trying to improvise international footprint or international collaborations. So that's where this topic is coming into picture. So you can see this is one of the project and how they are giving funding to individual university, why there are some universities are only getting funding. So you know this one only some universities and some schools only getting funding, you know. This is one of the reason, like the schemes here you can see there is some sort of procedures behind. So sometimes the university has to get like in India, if you take, there is this ranking or the approval system, the AICTE or the University Grants Commission, the government, central government. Similarly, the Japanese Ministry of Education also doing the similar such things. So they have to classify the universities and the growth, and then they give the grant support and to enhance the international footprint. Likewise, this audio visualizer, yeah, now it's fine. So likewise, this is also another interesting topic to understand as an aspirant to prepare your documents in a better way. So somewhere it should contribute to the university or the country or how. So just insight. So let's go into detail a bit more. So this is top global university project. It is started from 14 to 23. The universities started giving, I mean, these 13 universities are given aiming to rank in top 100. So that is their aim, the government aim, and the background theme behind this funding. Global traction, 24 universities. So these 13 universities you can consider the top universities, and the global traction where the specialized schools are getting mixed slots, not all the schools. But internationalization, percentage of international full-time faculty, full-time student degrees under the foreign university, international students, percentage of Japanese students who have experience study abroad, Japanese students studying abroad under inter-university agreements. So these all the schemes cater to these 37 universities, 24 plus 13. They get grants from the MEXT. So that is where this classification comes into picture, grad, undergrad. Increase international compatibility, increase international competitiveness. So it is, as a government, it is a good targets that is for them. What is there for us now? That's the topic, right? So I'm repeatedly highlighting these days, like these particular universities, see these slots, and it may even changes. So the university is highlighted here, maybe one of the option for you to consider and be serious upon the considering applications for university track or embassy track, because they have this target and you may have advantage to get one of the slots. So this Yokohama University, Hokkaido University, Nagaoka University of Technology, University of Tokyo, Kyoto, Shibuya. So these are all aiming a bigger top global university project, background to top global university project, the present and future of the top global university project. You can formulate some of the things of your research aligning to these things also. Last week I spoke few things, and before week I spoke how these SDGs are important for your research theme coming into education after COVID. So you can consider somewhere or other way to, if possible, to connect. That's one thing. And recently people are saying connect artificial intelligence and AI and machine learning, right? So that is also another topic which will connect to here, like this one and that one, like the international topics, the exploring topics, and coming into these places, right? Coming into the support of this university goals or the government goals of the country. So I would highly recommend you can take some perspectives. I think I can't put so much of insights in short. Today I thought of putting very short, so maybe I'll speak again separately, little more breakup examples what you can consider. So briefly I want to give you flavor. That is one thought today. This is the 37 universities. You can see this is the country, Hokkaido University and Hokkaido area, Hokkaido University, Kanto area. These are the universities. You can actually consider applying for these or check for the slots in these universities. That will be one of the way to sort out among all the universities, like national, international. People are asking, right? Before that, this is the actual key you can call the key to the university selection. You can say this, you can consider. I would recommend the Kanki area, this universities and legend. Okay, this is this one, and the Kanto area, these universities, and this are Kyushu, Chugoku, Shikoku area, and most of the universities I know they have slots. I know friends studying there. Kyushu, I know Kumamoto. I heard Ritsumeikan is also there. Hiroshima, Okayama, Nagoya, Kanazawa, Nagoya University, Toyohashi University. Last week we have discussed International University of Japan, Tsukuba, Tokyo Medical and Dental University, Institute of Technology, Tokyo, Kyoto University, Waseda, Chiba, Chiba. Maybe I didn't explore it, but the observation is like almost all we know the students are there. That means these people are considering international applicants very well. So you can check your luck. It's highly competitive always, so you can consider trying. It is worth trying out. That's what I am saying here. So I think this looks at least you have some list of universities now. You can consider completely seriously to trying out. So this one, and there is calls will no longer be issued under this program. So this top level university is completed. That's what I am saying. There will be new schemes like Hokkaido University. We had DX fellowship, right? Like that. There will be new schemes coming up. So keep watching. And these universities, type B will aim for type A, right? So type A will aim even bigger. That's a hope for us who are applying, who are aspiring. So check what university is doing, and then you try to connect, and you can expect this will be growing further, especially these type 3 universities, sorry, type B universities. So 2014, see, they have highlighted Kanazawa University Global Challenge Series. So they want to grow, and we want to grow together. We can jointly connect to our aims and goals so that it is easy for your application, right? I think it is a good way. I am liking this theme. Let me put this link in the chat box. You can explore. This will be very much useful. I could highly recommend this one. Where is this? Yeah. So that is a kind of in deep insight. Many less people, I could say very few people know these things, and not everyone is speaking to people. When I speak to them, I understood, I share to here, but I don't see everyone is doing they because they are busy with their works, and it's normal. I'm not blaming them. So somehow you got to know this information. You're lucky. You can explore this list, and you can try for these universities, especially masters and PhD. Bachelors, I think I'm not finding some helpful information better than these people, because it's a competition is very fierce. That is obvious. Maybe it's a good education system, so there will be challenges to enter to the system, right? So this is same. So I finished this one, and another one I would like to share here is we have opening up MEXT Embassy Malaysia. They have opened the slot for the application information recently. See, so it is a good sign that all of you can hopeful very soon all other countries will start giving up, right? So this application due is 29 April 2022, this month only. So MEXT India, I'm not sure. I'll check. MEXT India. This one not yet open, so it will open soon. So this is some hope. Sample guidelines. they gave the sample. I think we are discussing the same things. This basic information you can explore by yourself. I'll only highlight the critical part where you wanted to be at your best. These areas that I already been discussing. Maybe I'll guide to those people who registered for close guidance mentorship. We have received some members. I'll discuss with them. Additionally, we'll put some of them here also in the channel. So yes, that's all. So let me come back here, and where is the chat window? Where is this window? Now you can speak to me in chat box, or else you can talk to me in the Zoom. If not, I will be wait. Yeah, the chart has come into screen. Here you can see. Yeah, hi Mr. Abhishek San. How many slots for UG students are India reserved? It's very rare, Mr. Abhishek, but you can try it. It's worth trying. If you can afford some money as self-funded, there is ways for coming into the scheme. So it's what? Very few, less than 10, or even there is this STC, and there is this CT, and there is this UG, right? If you break into multiple schemes, maybe you'll have a chance to get into the fellowship. Like recently I was seeing a guy, a person from VIT Velour, somebody posted in the group or somewhere. So when you see such questions, like they can even appear and apply even after 1 year, right? Likewise, so it's okay to try now, so you'll experience, and even you can experience and apply in the next phase also, the next time intake also. People utilize at the end of the day, if you want to be very competitive in this fastly growing world, people consider, right? So likewise, it's up to you. So any more comments, you can comment here in the chat box, or I will check back. You can talk to me audio also in the Zoom. Oh, Akhil, sorry, I was seeing here Mr. Akhil, you can speak to yes, Akhil, you can speak to me if you are listening to me. So,
Hi, sir.
yeah, hi, nice to meet you. You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm from Bangalore. Just have a few questions regarding the MEXT scholarship.
Yeah, please, welcome. I think you are audible. You can go ahead.
Sir, just clarifying the first question, just for clarification sakes.
Yeah.
Uh, Even if I were to clear on the MEXT scholarship, to get into a master's program, have to clear a separate exam for masters, right?
Actually, for masters and PhD, the procedures, the exam means there is slightly different. So it's the interview also they consider as an exam. So in India, exam means we write only, it's exam. But here, for the masters and PhD, sometimes only interview is considered as an exam. There will be no written and all. So I think even the written interview itself they'll be handling, and you can it will be proceeded further.
So will this be conducted with the MEXT scholarship, like within our embassy in India, or will it be done after I come to Japan?
That is different. Actually, embassy is similar to university recommended, embassy they recommended. That means embassy is a body, they recommend, they scrutinize, and they recommend some of the applicants to the universities. They are not university, they are not anything. Only the initial scrutiny for the bilateral activities they are recommending. So they don't have any deeper control in recommending to university or conducting exams. Apart from this, they have to select few people, so they will conduct exam and they'll select. That is completely different. And after next from the embassy, this is completely different, with this university specific. Some universities may even directly admit people after scrutinizing documents also.
So even if I were to get a letter of acceptance from a university, that is not counted as an admission, right? I'll have to clear another round.
Yes. Even university recommended also. Initially, university recommended, embassy recommended is not connected with the admissions. It is basically you are going through scholarship selection. And
Okay.
admission letter is again completely different thing, but university recommended admission letter will come together because they already did interviews for the embassy, for the MEXT through university, so they are considering directly and they're giving you admission letter. But basically admission letter is you need to apply for the again. I think if I am remembering correctly, even we have filled the forms for admission separately even after getting selected through MEXT University. So there is a forms we need to fill. Sometimes they may have interview, sometimes it may not be there.
Okay. And so regarding the applications, like they've mentioned that the letter of recommendation needs to be sealed and attested by the college. And there are some blogs mentioning that the letter of recommendation should be from someone dean or higher. Does it actually matter, or it can be a HOD or a faculty I've worked with?
Actually, that is where what do you call? That's where the information across the platforms is matters. Like we need to understand in appropriate way. There is right and wrong both on the same information. Sometimes it worth to get dean or something, but at the end of the day, who can speak better? Who can say about you better? And another thing is that it's a foreign country, right? So
Mm.
they will see like the words from the higher officials. They think that it's valuable more than normal person, so they consider it's already their belief system is not always, but I heard many places they consider it. In that case, I think if you can get, it is highly recommended, but I don't think it's mandatory always. So if you can't get, you go with some whatever you can get the reference letter and then apply for it.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
the
sir.
the
Hello?
foremost I think the important thing you need to consider for masters especially,
Mm.
convincing a guide or the professor that he or she willing to supervise you. If you clear that one, other things most of the time become like a paperworks. So the recommendation letter, all these documents, it most of the time becomes like a reference, I mean procedures. So
Mm.
sometimes getting the guide approval, sometimes they want recommendation letters because they some faculty are not able to judge the students. They will ask some recommendation letter, then they'll understand about student profile. So
Mhm.
that's in general.
So when you're saying guide, you're talking about the university I plan to study in, right? Not the
Yes,
university I studied
yes,
in.
yes. The
Okay.
prospective supervisor in the university in Japan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it, sir.
yeah.
Got
All the best.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Isha-san, the reviews of the masters in Japan topic on Quora are very positive. Some say the quality is not as far as universities at all, and some argue that overall education there is not worth it. This is people, some people, to say a bit clearly, some people they're writing just for the sake of questions and get the more reviews. If you put some contradicting topics, they get views and comments. So it is not 100% true because people should see in accurate way. To my understanding, what I have seen this one. I'm not saying it's not there in the Quora or other pages. It is there, but the system in Japan, especially in Europe and some Japan and Asian countries, it's the US and UK and India also, the IITs, the system is slightly different. Their goal is slightly different, and the Japanese system, it's mostly drives with the industry and overall government and country growth. So they what do you call their objective of master's studies and even PhD studies is may not map, and that's where people think this way. So if you come out after Japan or if you go other places, you may find there is a gap that is normal because you have studied and where the place the aim is slightly different. So it's one of my friend who did PhD in Osaka who commented this same question like Japanese education system is kind of industry driven and they wanted to develop the technology and advancements. That's where this topic has come. Like that, he commented in one of the live interaction with my juniors in my college. So I think it's up to one individual how you are taking. So if you are at the end of the day, people won't get satisfied. Even who written these questions, they get into US or even MIT or Harvard, I think they won't get satisfied. So can consider it's up to your understanding. I have a generalized answer only for this topic because it is one of the topic in Quora and all these forums. It is floating very actively. So Ishasan, that is the comment. If you whatever you feel like, you can consider. I have no strong opinions, and I don't want to discourage people who are applying, because it's not the final stage. It's masters, especially. It's you can again have PhD in other country, right? So, and the study, yeah, one more thing, Japanese system, the one thing you'll be sure that the subject you'll be studying here, it will be very pierce and very deeper. That's where they are surviving so effectively. What do you call? If you study or if you do some project in one subject, you'll be expert in that field to the extent, are more competitive than, with other people in the other countries also, for sure. Maybe the shallow knowledge on the wide fields, it may vary, but the deep knowledge, it will match. In IIT, I did masters in India, IIT Madras. So there we have topic of this shallow knowledge across the domains, whatever possible, and deep knowledge in one subject. That's called, one of my professor used to say, T, the appearance of T, the horizontal line and vertical line. So that's where they kind of, it goes like that. So it may be true in the US also, because they work a lot and then they get into industry, they have wider knowledge. And Japanese system, the shallow knowledge, it's up to individual to acquire. University may not force, but it will give you provision or the flexibility for you to learn. So that's few comments I can comment on this one. And the next one, Anubrata Shikadar san, I want to do MTech in AI via MEXT with what education field should I write in my application? Is it information technology? It is little bit tricky question. Please specify what is your background. You can't something write if you are from other field, right? It is connected with what you have studied in India or maybe another country, what your previous education background, how you can connect with AI, the artificial intelligence, that matters. So AI is there in almost all the fields, I could say. Even any field if you take, there is a scope of including artificial intelligence. Likewise, this Prerana Institute, they got some funding this year starting. I think next year also they'll get some more slots. So it will be there. You belong to CSE background. That's a good thing. Then you find some application, and I think CSE with AI, I think it has a wide scope, and nowadays the technology is booming everywhere. So I think you can include one of the application, you include your background and you include some of the applications, and then highlight one specific application, apply how you can do that one, so that they will understand your flow of discussion, how, I mean, by seeing the way you are talking, they can get the get some understanding, right? I think I used to say this short answer and long answer, that recently when I was watching some intellectual discussion on the similar topics, they said same thing, the short answer and the long answer. So short answer, you put some interest, what you want to do in Japan or in the university, and add some more details about your background, that is a long answer, then you go for short answer together. I think it's CS and technical people, Japanese is a technical driven in universities or a country, people say that is really true. Many of the things they make it user friendly and give it to people to usage. That's where it is very beautiful. So you are highly welcome if you can bring it a format of this application, this your interest or documents. But there is no CS or artificial intelligence in education. I'm sorry, actually this I spoke in the recent videos, maybe you missed to watch. Shikdar san, Anubrata Shikdar san. This is, I think recently I spoke, the way of representing about the specializations, it varies with the countries. Even in the Europe and India also there is a lot of differences when you see the specializations. Maybe CSE is not there in Japan, AI in is not there, but see the other domains, maybe the projects directly connected with AI. So you can find, I think it is there, electrical and electronics, something like that, it is there. And then wait, let me clarify a bit specific. Are you talking about undergrad applicant or a master's applicant? Anubrata san, you can specify a bit. I can, if it is UG, yes, you have some challenge to choose the field, you need to know, I can tell you maybe. And for PG, I think the project UG, okay, UG actually, let me see that UG masters, masters. Okay, for masters, I think for masters you need not to worry. Just see the research domain, the laboratory of the research, what they are working on, and then fill for form in the MEXT. You just fill something related. Don't worry, because the university preference you can modify later also. But you see the prospective universities, maybe in the embassy track you can't know the university you're applying, so you take some of the universities across like 3 4 or 5, then you write something, some story at the research theme according to it, connects to most of these universities, their research domains. So masters, where is this theme selection? I don't remember. Let me check out in front of you. This Malaysian I can, Indian I can open. So where is this one? My screen share, screen share. Yes. So next, I don't remember this conflict for masters. A bit surprised to see, but let me clarify. I have explained the document last time. Placement preference form, field of study. What you're talking? It is application form. There is nothing like that, right? No field. No, there is nothing here. And this one, placement, they did not recommend anything. Maybe you're talking here, right? Field of study, Japanese related. Yeah, I can comment if it is the context you're talking. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. I think electrical. Yes, I think these two, and I think information technology is also there. Yeah. So Mr. Who is this? Anubrata Sikardasan. Either you can choose information technology if you are aspiring, the theme is related to this one, or if your theme is related to robotics, you can directly put robotics. If your theme is related with electronics and communications, you can put these three. I think these three are directly connected with your CSC background. Other things may be okay, but not directly connected. So if it's about what you wanted to apply, either you want to apply for information science technology studies in Japan, you fill this one. As if you are thinking you can apply your project or the field of study, the body I'm talking about, this document, your where is this document? So yeah, for all others also, I think this is an interesting question. Now I got this doubt. Okay, let me check first field of study. So where is the screen? Yeah, this fields, let's become blank screen. Oh, I opened my MATLAB. It could stuck the system. I don't think so. Field of study document. Yeah, guys, everyone, please closely see this topic. Actually, it is very interesting. You have to select the field of study with respect to what you have written in this document. Don't directly choose a theme before writing this field. While writing this field, you may which is closely matching, what is closely matching with your what do you call, closely matching with your, array, this MATLAB, why it opened? Okay, what is closely matching with this document, that one you choose the theme in this web, the application. Where is that? Again, this is, sorry guys, I am also a little bit not professional completely in streaming things. I'm learning with you together. Yes, this one. Yeah, these topics, try to choose wisely. Don't just choose beforehand for hurrying to fill the document. So this is my I think it's important for all of you who are applying for this scholarship. Yeah, so other doubts, I think you are I want to apply for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, there is no dedicated field, Nabrata-san. That's why I told you you can write your field of study, and then even in artificial intelligence, it is nothing that it can't go on air. It has to go with some topic, right? Some project. So fill your document, then you can choose how it is matching with either internet technology, sorry, information technology, or the other two more what I saw, robotics, another one. So I think you need to consider that one, and there is no direct way to put AI. That's where the themes across the universities changes, or the country cities differ, I told, right? So that's connect to this context again. So I think we already finished the 30 minutes, but I can if there is some more questions coming, I can discuss. If it stopped, I'll stop. So Abhishek san, this is I received my 12th results, will be received after deadline. What to do, sir? This I discussed every time. I think Abhishek san, recently also I have discussed, and there is both the answers, but mostly I spoke directly to the embassy people. They said you should have that transcript by the time you are at least arriving to Japan, not the time you are applying. And even some students said it's true. So I would recommend you could. Can I apply anything after doing BTech in CSC? Of course, this application driven CSC applications, if you are very bad. Sorry, I'm escaping the question. Let me complete this answering. Abhishek san, yes, you need to, you can apply. I think you talk to the embassy you are applying. It should be possible. It is showing invalid meeting ID. Ah, why? Invalid meeting ID. This is the meeting ID is. Where is this one? It is working, right? Mr. Akhil has joined some time back. I think the link is meeting ID. Yes, this is 970-2603-3379. 2020 is the password. And the link is there. I'll post here also. You can join. It is working. Check this link I shared in the chat box. Maybe while editing it has gone. No, it is same. Anyway, so that is one thing. You can join if you are specific about what you're asking. Abhishek san, I can discuss. So Anubrata san, you can apply any field. That I could say it is true. You can apply any field relevant to your project. May not be see, our Indian system matches with the UK and US slightly. It's not for all. So based on the project, you can go for any stream. Even my lab, it is electrical faculty, but we are many people from other divisions who are working together in this lab. So it is not always a problem. I mean, it is possible to diversify based on the project. Yes, Mr. Abhishek, if you can hear me, you can speak to me. Now I can.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please, you can hear to me. You can speak to me now.
Sir, I have doubts regarding a MEXT UG scholarship, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I will receive my 12th grades after the MEXT application deadline, sir, this year.
Yeah.
So, what should I do, sir, in order to prove that I will complete my 12th education within the application?
No, I just answered, right? You didn't listen? Actually, that is what I'm saying. So it is the problem for many, not just you. And the embassies, I heard it is not possible. Sometimes they say, sometimes some students said, if you can get the letter from the principal or the school, you can submit in the documents. There will be format from the embassy when you get the documents, application documents. You can submit and you can apply. But you should be getting the certificates by the time you are arriving to Japan. That will be at least 1 year. I think 8 months you will get time. But if you can get within few months gap, I think there is some way. the better way I could recommend is once the deadlines are open, you can talk to the embassy and then get clarity. Last time I spoke to the embassy, one of your students only asked in the aspirants. I spoke to them. They said it's not possible, but other place they said it's possible. So this time also you can clarify when you are applying. Maybe the embassies may guide you better, or even you can ask us. I'll also try to reach them when the notification is out. We can discuss with them directly. I don't give any hypothetical or some answers. Don't worry, I don't mislead people. So even if there is something, unless I verify the information, I won't share you. But so far, this is what I heard, the observations. But you can prepare the things. Maybe no, if not this year, next year also you can apply. So the preparation or the efforts won't get wasted. That's for sure.
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, they have mentioned in the MEXT guidelines that we have to provide original documents of our 10th certificate and high school academic transcripts. So,
can you repeat again? What is that? I lost.
Sir, in MEXT guidelines, they have mentioned that we have to provide original documents of our academic transcripts. Sir.
Yes.
So if we provide them, they will not again return back, no, sir.
Actually, that same thing happened for us also, for PG applicants, including me. And I said I can't take risk for sending original documents. Then they accepted for getting the color xerox and getting the sign and seal from the principal, dated recently, and sending to them on the envelope of the university. So you can try to get the xerox, and before sending these things, you try to talk to them and then send. So it is possible. We discussed this topic before. It is possible. I don't recommend taking a risk and sending the original documents. That is true. I also didn't send. I came here and I shown them after arrival in the university. That is for confirmation. But before I didn't send.
Sir, whether we have to hand over the documents ourselves or we can send it through post, sir?
Through post. We send through post. If you can come to Japan and submit, it's up to you, but that's rare. So you can send through post.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Anubrata-san, you can join. No problem. Good luck, Abhishek. Bye.
Thanks. Yes.
So I think these similar doubts are coming everywhere. The topic and our university, what we study in our home country, and the topic in Japan, for that matter, it is true for many countries. It will be confusing. What to say, how to choose, what to represent. It's a kind of anxiety sometimes, that the interest plus anxiety, you have to come here, that interest supersedes. How many slots are there in Tohoku University for UG through embassy recommendation? Mr. Franklinson, it is a big question across the university. For UG, PG, I have some idea now because I have been talking to you people and I am understanding. For UG, I think the similar ratio I could say, but it's actually country basis. People come, maybe you can join Numratsan in few minutes, no problem. I am talking to this question, no problem. So I think Tohoku University, it will be few numbers, but why you want to know the slots? Because you are already filtered out based on the country where you are from. So university slots may not affect, I think. So for country wise, it is less than 10 or less than single digit numbers, I could say. Yes, Mr. Anubrata-san. Anubrata. Yeah, sorry if I spelled wrong.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, sir. I am
Yeah.
hearing you.
Please go ahead.
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, I am doing CSE in BTech, CSE BTech.
Yeah.
So I want to study in Japan through this MEXT scholarship and doing the masters.
Okay.
So the masters in artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So there is no artificial intelligence or CSE background is there in the field of study. Right now we are watching that.
Yeah, I just told
Uh,
no the same thing only.
right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I can apply like field of study when I'm gonna write the field of study. So I can write the information technology one. So is this closer?
Yeah, that's what I am suggesting. You write your field of study document if that is completed and see which is
Okay.
how it is closely to the which field. Then you choose that one. If it is closely with information technology, then fill that one only.
Okay. When I'm gonna write the research topic, so what I'm gonna write the AI one.
Yeah, AI topic you can't directly write in the technical perspective. You have to connect with some process, right? The AI is a technique where you're applying is that important, the problem or the project. So
Okay.
while writing, I think you'll get clarity which it will go. For now, don't fill this one before. I'll recommend fill the research field, then come back to this one. That I'll recommend. So you'll have a better understanding.
Like, can you also repeat again? Can you repeat again?
I'm saying like don't hurry for filling the field of study document. I mean the options. First fill the
Okay.
document, then come back to this one. Then you will be able to judge why you choose this field better. They may ask in the interview also. For that, you should have answer by the time you are filling, right? So I think you do document filling first, then you choose the theme. That's I'm recommending.
Okay. And what I'm gonna write in the university names. So university name and professor name. That's it.
University name and professor name. Professor name is not there, I remember. Only university name you have to fill and the laboratory. You can choose even professor name, the laboratory. That is the initial
Like,
application. You don't need to have approval. You can choose as per your interest.
okay.
Then
I
after
can.
getting initial screening, they will ask you to get the acceptance. That time you can talk to the university or the professor, you will get the letter. But initially it's up to, you can even change that options later on. That's what we discussed in the previous time.
Oh,
So
oh,
that is not
thank
permanent what you entered in the beginning. So you can modify later.
okay. So I'm gonna write the research topic and the topic later. Right,
Y-
not hurry.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good
Got it.
luck.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Franklinson commonly does MEXT scholarship
Sir,
application.
one thing.
Yeah.
So I am doing CSE. So I will be graduating like 2014, 2024,
Okay.
2024. So I should fill up my form in 2023, right?
You
2023.
can fill anytime actually. It's like people fill even at the actually you can fill 1 year before that is in the final year, but people fill
Uh,
final year and even after 6 months the university track and even next intake 1 more year some people utilize to appear, so you can try out I think both.
okay, I will try first.
Some people
Then
utilize.
okay. So do you have any videos about how to write the form fill up?
Actually, I
Like
discussed
any.
last year application. You can check that one. I think it is there in the playlist. You can let me share in the chat box. I think that is. I went very deep the first time when I discussed, and next time also I will. I think this time if I get, I think I'll if I can add some new information, I'll discuss again.
Okay, sir.
If I
Please.
don't add more details, I'll recommend same video. Embassy recommended MEXT scholarship playlist.
Best recommendation.
Yeah, this playlist I put in the chat box in the YouTube. You can watch it afterwards. On the research plan document, I discussed a very detailed way in one of the playlist. It is there in the community tab also. That document, I still see that many people are not able to understand my comments or suggestions sometimes because I go very deep sometimes and I come back very normally. If you can understand better, I give weapons. I mean, the ways how you can impress the document. So I think you can watch that also if you feel like getting some more insights how to fill.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good
The
luck.
embassy recommendation is good rather than the university one.
No, the university one is better because you have more slots compared to embassies. If you compare both, the slots possibility with the university, not more, almost same maybe, but at least from as a ambitious or the optimistic applicant, if you see from that perspective, I think it is more university track.
Sir, one thing, sir.
Yeah.
There is an option in that thing. We have to submit our result within 30th October, 30th September, 30th September.
Okay.
So if we don't have that original result, much from that comes from the government, because I'm doing that in a non-government means private college. So if I don't get that result in before time, so what I'm gonna do? Can I send them the digital one, like what I'm gonna get from university website?
Actually, for university they are accepting. For embassy track, I'm not sure. I think yeah, I think in the application time they'll accept, but this requires when you, by the time you're joining the university,
Okay.
not during the application time. Sometimes they will ask you to get the university authentic the attestation and then get the one. Sometimes only the printed from the website will be okay. So I think if you can get the letter, I mean even the website printed out, if you can get the seal and sign and the same is also better, instead of taking yourself print out.
In application process.
Yes, in application process also having a seal and date, it helps.
So in application process, there is the option we could we can give them the document last semester. Which semester I am in?
Yeah, that is no need of final. Yeah.
No, no, fine. Also, and we have to send them our application after writing in hand or in computer only.
I think computer is better. It's readable, like they have to read across, right? That people has to understand.
We have to post it, right? Not directly send it or post it.
Post it directly. Where is the way? It's not possible. You have to post.
I mean, we have to email it or something. Or
I think embassy track, it is through email. Last time I filled to some of my friends. University initial one is email. After that, you need to send hard copies most of the time.
initial knowledge. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
first you'll be asked to send through email, and they will inform you when to send hard copies.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck.
They're gonna uh, send me emails.
Yeah,
For
they'll ask you. They'll ask you when to send hard copies.
okay, by email, through email, right?
What is other ways of communication? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
It's 1 year
Yeah.
and I have to.
Yeah.
So what is in the test? What is in the test? Like we
Which
have to
one?
give the test.
That one you explored, no? I actually didn't discuss that one. The test is there, some format in the website for embassy
Like there's
and
masters in master. There is a two thing, right, in Japanese and English. Two things,
yeah,
not
that you explored. Like the Japanese one is not for selection. I think weightage is not there. I think, but English and maths, I think it is there in embassy.
there is no maths in masters. Right? There's no maths
Uh,
in-
I am not sure. I didn't review it the examination questions last year. I just only seen the application. The written test part, it varies with the country sometimes, so I didn't generalized. Maybe this time I'll relook. I think it still time is there. You can look into that. How
No,
to
I have time. 1 year. I have 1 year time.
Yeah, how to write and how to get these questions means there is it is always like uncertainty. So there is even if somebody says something, it is not true because it is only assumptions what they understood. Examination may change again. So if I get some valid or good information on this one, I'll put it here maybe next time. Yeah.
There is a two option in Japanese and English. There is no maths. Maths in UG only.
I'm not
not
sure.
in
I'm not
masters.
sure. Math means for PG, it is not math. For PG, math means the questions may be asked in a different way. They may not say it's maths, but the questions may be different. Like
Oh,
the way of questions may be analytical. That is also considered as a math. They may not openly judge you as a math, but they will judge you on the analytical questions in the paper. So for PG, it may vary.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be.
I think time is there. You can explore. If you are serious, keep
Yes, time. Okay.
spending time. You'll be understanding better. I'll also keep updating if there is something.
I have to get it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Franklinson, commonly, when does the MEXT scholarship starts? It is in April or October, but detailed deadlines recent live, it is discussed in second or third live. Please watch. There is when you can apply, what is your graduation date. That mapping is explained. And passport, it is up to you. By the time of application, you need passport number. So that's all. I think any other doubts? Otherwise, I'll close for today. We'll get back again. I think please leave a likes, guys. I think after watching this video, it will take some time to reach more audience. For that, if you like, it will reach early for more applicants. They may also get benefited from your questions. So thank you all. Wish you good luck. I think, yeah, thank you. It's almost 1 hour again. It's okay. It's a good discussion. I find it reasonable. So I am ending the Zoom call. I'm ending this live too. So that's all. Thank you very much. And we got some new updates. I think you'll keep watching, and some more special information is going to come. We are in a process of that. If you watched until here, leave a comment in the description so I'll understand the comment box. I'll understand how many people watched up to here, so you can see. I'll get back again. Mehak Sharma, I was almost closing the call. Okay, let me see. I have major sub by BSc Bioscience, and also optional one is computer science. I want to apply for CS Masters. Can I apply? I think that should be fine. Mehak San, it should be okay. You can apply. Is there entrance exams where we have to appear after getting selected for MEXT? For PG, almost no. There will be interviews, maybe choice, and for UG, maybe there will be university one more round. I need to clarify on UG. For PG, it will be almost interview. They consider the exam. I just spoke on the same entrance exam topic, choice-on, in the beginning of this video. Please play back. You will understand. After 10 minutes, I think I'll put timestamps. So there is nothing new I could comment about this. So thank you everyone. I'm closing the call. See you again next week.